keep celebrating losses.
No, you really can't. And I don't think you can even drop the nice try on the G2 game either as well, because it wasn't particularly close. G2 kind of banged them out, didn't they, in that BO3 series? This is a game where Liquid have every reason to win, right? Not only do you have Imperial, who came through beating Mals on Overpass, that's straight up banned in this series. That's Liquid's perma, so we don't even have that excuse levied against Liquid that a new map could be their problem. They don't touch it. They come in confident here to this series. Starting, pushing mid, Twist all the way up top, double lower play as well. Julies are out.
I mean, we're either finally going to get a win for Liquid or we get the Skulls revenge arc.
Ooh.
I mean, who doesn't love revenge? Famously, a cold dish.
Oh, that's freezing, Harry.
And yeah, this double lower push is instantly punished by Imperial. It's Cello and Skulls the ones to do it.
Look how spread they are as well. They're spread across the whole map. They can go wherever they want. It's just important to group up.
And they force Liquid to take a gamble here, right? You've lost 2 players early. You're just kind of reacting to that info now if you're Liquid.
It's a good call.
They're going to group with 3. I wonder if at any point they try and get aggressive with this, just because there is some time left in the round.
Imperial have the manpower to send their long player all the way in before they commit, so don't be sure that Imperial are going to run straight into this bomb site. Look on the long side, no way's taking space, so the danger is they can't get this bomb out in time. Once he clears all of this though, the alarm will ring, the penny will drop, and maybe the realization sets in for Imperial that, hey, we don't want to walk into this B stack. Got to make up your mind right now, though. So, yeah, a lower run, back up Cat. They're going to win the round off position. That's a really good play for No Way. Without that, they go into the stack. That's the only way you lose a round.
Bomb has been planted.
What are you going to do now, Liquid? I want to see Keith start strong. That's Nafly.
Oh, you know him like that?
I know him like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's Keith. Just one. Humble. Humble king.
Twists.
I like that. You know, making sure his Canadian counterpart in Twists also has a free chance of something in this round.
Ooh.
And so there's the pistol for Imperial. I mean, they were left in such a good spot once they dealt with that lower take, and I like the slowdown from Vidi. Calling for the pause in tunnels, lending time to No Way, as you say, that lets them dodge the stack.
Harry, if Imperial win today, what does that mean for Nertz's legacy?
Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's a big question.
Not looking.
Fine.
Not
Zoom
looking.
out. Liquid's legacy.
Not looking good, is it?
Liquid have certainly been having trouble as of late.
Dude, they just desperately need VRS points, Hugo.
Yeah. I mean, this is a hard event to get them because they're online games, and Liquid would have to get to playoffs.
They weren't even supposed to be here, Huge. You know? Weren't even supposed to be here with Liquid. And so, feels important that they're able to capitalize on opportunities like these while they still get him out. It's Keith again. Just a gem.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, look at him go. 2 kills.
Bomb as well.
And the bomb dropped over in middle. Round still very much alive here on this eco from Team Liquid. Keith's made it interesting with 2.
Big repause.
Nerds might just die crunched in mid. It's going to come down to Keith.
Info on both.
Here's where they both are.
Ooh.
Catches No Way, knife pulled, and now Cello's going to get a move on. Bomb picked up from middle.
Straight to B, it's the right call. It's the path of least resistance. Plant guaranteed, and Nafly 1 shot from death. Cello, this is his round to lose right now. Naf's going to get that upgrade, and he needs an instant headshot in this 1v1. Cello, pick your position and pick it wisely. Back plat, Naf moves in. It's winnable.
He just needs that instant headshot. Naf got to be real clean with it. Cello holds on from the back of the site, and he plays that well. The instant reaction to the info of Naf at long. Sprinting, getting the bomb planted at B, leaving himself with plenty of time to get set up. He posts up on back plat. And that just gives him, you know, some safety from the tunnels. He's allowed to peek on his timings there. And so Naf's heroics ultimately in vain, but still a very expensive round here for Imperial. I mean, that was the full eco from Team Liquid. Getting it down to a 1v1 in the first place is a pretty good job. Now's the time to capitalize, though.
Imperial fast out long. I mean, we were watching VP play this map yesterday. No long control in their game. No real long takes on their T side. Imperial will freeze after getting this space. Liquid with the block, but Imperial don't need to respect it. Boost up. Nice idea. Car is always the fear in this position, but Liquid are not committed. They've got good control. Double cat setup. Shui coming back in spawn. He's got HEs to either break the smoke or harass the site. Vinny and Skull's coming late from B. And a nice re-smoke as well. Couldn't be better timed here, as Liquid seem to know what's going on.
Now he's walked right through, and as Shui tries to block this smoke, he's going to swing. That's the exact reaction they were hoping for. There's still, Shui's done a great job of blocking it. He's headed it up into the site, and so there's no smoke at the cross. That leaves a shooting gallery for the rest of Liquid. And so Shui's death is not for naught. Still a missed shot from the ultimate orb. That's let one man slip on by, but with only 10 seconds, that bomb's got to get retrieved. Tries picked it up. Chance at the bomb plot now. Twist with the tag, and it slowed them down just long enough that this can't be won by Imperial. Shui with a fantastic header.
Yeah, I can't believe that that results in 3 kills for Liquid, even though it's exactly what Imperial wanted, right? They walk through the smoke, knowing that Shui thinks they're behind it. They catch him heading the smoke, but then they still try and cross. I mean, they have to. Liquid more than set up for it. That's why you always want cat control if you don't have long, or vice versa. You need one side or the other. You need an avenue to fight. So Liquid have good control. They close out the round thanks to a bit of awkward movement at the end. That bomb left over. With no bomb plant, that's problematic for Imperial. Just this one AK saved. And it's always on its own in rounds like this. Irretrievable if Try dies. The rest of Imperial look to pop B into the stack.
Yeah, 3 strong here. Keith to open. Nerds gonna shut down the next 2 in, and this B split gets destroyed. No ground gained for Imperial as they play right into Liquid's hands.
Yeah, Nerds was already pre-anti-flash before they heard a footstep in B. That felt pretty obvious for Liquid, given how low the money was. B pops are so common right now. So good read for Liquid again. 3 strong.
I want to just say, like,
Yeah.
my favorite, I think people are really quite funny. And my favorite meme at the minute, whenever Liquid play, is the little sloth emoji, obviously meant to represent Keith, aka Nafly.
Yeah.
And then they kind of like type it in his, you know, like how he is perceiving the situation.
Oh, okay.
And it, dude, they get me every time. And if you're someone doing that, I think you're really actually quite funny. Because it's some like high IQ humor.
Okay.
You're putting yourself in someone else's shoes. You're trying to make it hit like how a sloth / Keith would say and feel about things. You're absolutely crushing it, guys. Keep going.
Oh, God.
Ultimate and Naf try and stop the mid-play. But the rest of Liquid swarm over the pistols. It gets a little weird and worrying for a moment. But then Liquid are there to lay it to rest.
No helmet for Nerds. And you feel the punish immediately, but it's okay. Liquid have manpower. Just bombed. Decent eco, 2 kills, bit of chaos. And back into the gun round now. Oh, good tag on the cross. Try hitting Naf down very low.
I'm worried my compliment sounded facetious. I meant it. Keep going, genuinely. So now the Naf is low. That's going to put this B site under a watchful eye. 27 points of health. Tagged on the cross. But I like the Liquid are keeping a very active mid-hold stance here in these rounds. It's allowed them to have very, very quick reactions. They're keen to go and fight for this control. They've got 2 players pushed up on short. Twist kind of leads the charge on that, and so there's an instant trade available once they lose Nerds over here in middle. And now expect aggression, right? Moving Ultimate around in this position as well makes you 3 strong over towards the catwalk. It's a lot of resources, and with that comes the tendency to want to try and make it worthwhile. So you start to take space back. You start to apply some pressure to Imperial over here in mid. Try looks on with the AWP. Gonna shut down that point of aggression. Twists and Shuey found, and Ultimate just gets out of there. A nice idea here for Liquid, but one that Imperial were ready for.
Not an easy hold here on 20 health. 1v3 as they split him. That molly is a problem. Pushes Naf out of position, full blind. Can't get a kill from it. Perfect util here for Imperial. Break them into the B bomb site, and Ultimate, if nothing gets delivered, it might just be the save. So there we go. Liquid playing together, at least in the CT side, right? Doing grouped moves. Yes, the cat push gets denied by a very patient try at top mid with the AWP, but at least Liquid are fighting together in this round. Imperial reacting well, really playing a... See, I want to say it's painfully slow, but it's not painful. It's just slow. It's okay. It's punishing.
Yeah, especially when you've
They have map control.
You've seen very, very quick reactions from Liquid, so you know you're going to get them, right? If anything, it's kind of just a reaction to how the game's been playing in the early stages of Dust2.
And when Imperial have info, they just go, they just act off it, and that is Dust2, right? Like, it's not always the full rush map, right? But when you know, okay, in a 3v3, there are 2 on this site, 1 on this site, you should just go. You should just find the best way to find that 3v1. And so Imperial do it again. Very strong late round, closing it out.
I like that Flashy's cam says just coach in the bottom left.
Yeah, all the coach cams say that.
I know, but for some reason I could see him just being coach. Like, it suits him.
Like a high school basketball coach kind of.
Flashy rebrand to just coach. It suits him so well.
Yeah.
But no, I'm liking the form that Liquid is showing, at least. I think it's going to be promising that this will be an exciting game. Both teams kind of reacting well in the early stages of this.
I'm not sure if Liquid want it to be exciting. I'm not sure if Liquid need it to be exciting. I think Liquid need a confidence-inspiring, dominant win. I don't think they're going to get it today. I think Imperial are looking good. And I don't want to read too much into the Mao's game because it was really just a one-map match for Imperial.
Well, no, I mean, it's like, you know, I'm kind of talking Liquid focus because weirdly I expect Imperial to look decent in this game. Liquid are the ones that have had all the doubts around them.
True, yeah.
And I think, you know, one of the things that stood out a little bit as a difference in like between the Vitality games and when we saw Liquid take on G2 was at times it just kind of felt like they were just going through the motions, a little bit autopilot-y, lacking some of that reactiveness that is kind of demanded of you when you play against Vitality. And so I wonder if this is them trying to get back to that. Trying to force it in, you know, not just about the caliber of team you're against. Try and make this the standard level, regardless of who you're playing. Pressure's being applied to this B site, and Naf has missed that timing on one player making it into the doors smoke. Nerds might get hung out to dry here. Vinny doesn't commit to the door fight. Instead, going to try and climb up through the window. Now found. Nerds feeling pressure as they're sandwiching him from all sides. Vinny with 2 openings. But still, this B site's been able to hold its own. It's Try and Vinny in the post plant.
This will be a fun round to see if Liquid can piece this one together, because the favor goes to Imperial in this post plant just by nature of position. Oh, that's a big kill from Try as the smoke blooms, catches ultimate, and Liquid's hopes diminishing. This flank could be their way in. Try is not on the right angle right now, and Shui walking in. The timing! Try! It's on rails. It's not meant to be that easy, but he makes it so. He hits the 2 perfect peaks at the right time to win Imperial that round. I felt like Shui had that in the bag, but nothing he can do. And that's just a perfect couple of kills for Try. That's why everyone's been talking about this Argentinian orb. That's why Imperial have been farming back in South America. You want to talk about the difficulties of online games? Not when you're playing them every day. And this is Imperial's first outing since the Austin Major out of their region. With a new roster and with new heights they're trying to hit. Loving what we're getting from Try so far. Undeniable impact. Orb on ultimate. Going to try and meet him in the middle. Any further could have been his demise.
I like they're doing the little decoy gimmick in most of these rounds too.
You can't believe that though. If you're Liquid, you just you refuse to believe that noise.
Maybe they're saying they must have like 4 orbs mid, just spamming.
Spamming, yeah, no reload either.
Yeah, but it's good, even if it works once.
I don't think Liquid should be taking the mid fight with the orb in this game. It is of little value. Or rather, more risky than it needs to be. Imperial looking like they just want to go through middle. Is that the molly you could path past? Up Cat instead. And yeah, it is, but Imperial are in no hurry. Twist call back to mid. Ultimate full flashed. Tries to get that shot off, almost skewers them. This is his molly. Imperial don't punish. 35 seconds.
Okay.
That would have been a good
Ultimate
chance
is
to.
really lucky to still be alive. Yeah, with the missed Molotov. I mean, even that might not have been enough to stop other squads.
But still, Liquid is split up. It's only 2 on this site. Time is the problem. Bombs at long. Go, go, go.
If Shui can even slow this down for a moment, he's hiding all the way down in the pit. Ultimate now is to watch short and long at the same time. And as Shui tries to kind of come back up and help him, it leads to just an awkward timing. There's very little time left in this round. I don't know if the bomb's going to get planted in time. I think Nerds has just won it. Oh, 1v5! No! 1v5 for Nerds!
No way!
He's so back!
1v5!
Everyone share this. Nerds 1v5!
No, you're not even happy about that. It was such an ugly round for Liquid, but you win it! Half a second, you win it!
This is what triggered like the Vinny drop down to try and go hunting.
I can't believe they win
No,
that.
it's 1v5, man. My goat is back.
Has he ever won a 1v5?
No, I think that's the
his
first
1v5 in his career. Congratulations, Nerds.
Yo! Great time for a first-time thing, man. Nerds with the 1v5 clutch.
Dude, Liquid looks so dissatisfied.
That's his first 1v5
Can I
ever.
flame that round, though? Can I still flame that round? Am I allowed?
Go on.
Because they won it, but it was terrible. Like, Shui baiting ultimate.
Well, I don't know if you can say that.
It was terrible. Apart from everyone but Nerds screwed it up. Shui baiting ultimate. He had to fight. Yes, the time is low, and you want to play clock, but ultimate has been cat exec by 2 smokes. You know there's 2 cat right there. You can, even if you assume 3 long, 2 cat, which was right, ultimate can't watch both things. He's forced to watch long because Shui tucks in. Shui has to fight. He has to fight for ultimate.
No, when you got a star like Nerds who can just 1v5 and he's doing it again.
Any round's winnable when you got
He's doing
Nerds.
it again.
The most impossible clutches. Holding on.
That's with a career first, a milestone. A 1v5 to tie up this game for Team Liquid.
Headlines are often deceiving, Harry. That's what we're learning. And Liquid are back, re-inspired, reinvigorated off the back of a legendary clutch. I can't believe it.
You thought Brokey had kind of done enough yesterday.
Yeah, he had all the style, all the glam, all the glitz, but 1v5?
Raw numbers.
I won
We need it.
1v5, guys.
It actually counts.
You
as
won the
1v5.
round?
It counts
Really?
as 1v5.
Guys,
Yeah.
hold the round, please.
Call the round, please. They're not happy. They're really not happy about that. Just call the round.
Why don't you just call the round? You hit him with the ball and stop blowing my mind line. Ultimate. In the feed to open up some aggression on this AWP early. I mean, Ultimate's been all over the place, but in a good way. He's been super active on this AWP, constantly keeping them guessing as to where he's going to appear next. Had a nice little variety of opening moves. Often does fall into this this catwalk side in the mid round. But it's a powerful position for the AWP. And having already netted his team an advantage here, the pressure's on Imperial.
But if Imperial go, they've got two segmented in this site. If no CT player can assist, this is going to get messy for Liquid. They're trying to drop out of position. Ultimate provides cover through the smoke, and Nafly through the window is proving to be a problem for Imperial. Nerds in the site, 1v2 to save the day, and this is easy business for Nerds. Let's try down to his last legs. 3 kills deep for Try, looking for the
Try
ace
about to have his ace clutch moment of his own.
Why not?
Swing at the door, and Shui gets past him. Bloody good thing he does too, because Twist is in no fighting shape. Shui goes soon, and just leaves it to Skill. Locks Try out of that clutch and denies him the ace. 1v3?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's got nothing on Nerds. Zilch. All right, Liquid. They've been given a lifeline, and right now they are making the most of it. A good CT side already off of the numbers. And the money for Imperial worse every time. Another broken buy.
Yeah, putting in enough to make this round interesting. Ooh, Try. That's very saucy. Scout meets Ultimate head on through mid.
And that's why you don't pick mid.
No, it's his turn.
Okay. One-man army.
One man. Oh, dude, we're so in sync.
Come on, you can't say the same thing, Harry.
Shui. Also a bit more aggression here for Liquid as they really try and beat up on Imperial for this mid control.
Oh.
A clear thought process behind fighting for this short control. You've seen them do it time and time again. And they're just trying to lock Imperial out of kind of the staging platform of Dust2, which is this mid control. No way for him to win that. And so Liquid, at bare minimum, have won out the half here.
Yeah, shrug it off. It's actually a really good CT side for Liquid off the back of that one robbery round for Nerds. My God, Try is just locked in right now, though. Hitting some incredible shots on the AWP and on the Scout. But will they even have the money in this last round? It's going to be a glass AWP if Try wants to pull it into play. I say worth it at this point of the game. It's been the standout man for Imperial.
Dude.
Yeah.
HLTV, I love them normally, but they've done Nerds so dirty.
What have they done?
Instead of the headline reading Nerds career first 1v5 seals lead for Liquid,
Yeah.
they've put Imperial run out of time in a 5v1.
Wow, that's not what happened.
That's disingenuous.
That's not what I saw. I saw clutch of the tournament.
Guys, we have to keep the record straight on that one. That's
Let
on
him
all
know.
of us. Yeah.
That was a legendary pacifist clutch. Brokey could never.
Oh, another tag on the cross.
Just keeps doing it to him.
So consistent. That's even with the nade break to try and kick up Dust and give you that safe passage. Now he's ready for a swing out of Ultimate. If he takes even a step further, he'd be a dead man. Ultimate knows his lines, though, and so doesn't commit to a mid-fight here.
Nerds takes the AWP off of Nap. He's waited all half for the second AWP on B, and Nerds goes, well, sorry, buddy. I'm low after all. Spamming. Oh my god, he hit that as well. Just off of tracers. Through the wall. Try has put 2 players on their last legs, and he doesn't even know for sure. Cello chasing them down. Ultimate tagged as well. This is a very ugly round right now for Liquid, and I don't think Imperial have even realized how much damage they've done. They go back to B. Nerds with a risky move on 7 health. Clear on mid is lazy. Twist. Can he squeeze one more shot out? Nap bails him out on low health. Liquid doing more with less. That molly not going to stop them though. He's Skulls? He's inside the molly. He's full blind. Eating the fire. Smoke lands at the entrance, but this one, despite the low health of Liquid, should not be happening for Imperial. 2v5. Nerds in the smoke.
That was Nerds' 17th AWP kill this year. And now he hides right underneath them to try and close it with the 5-7. His teammates arrive, smoke fades, and there's Nerds all along. A Team Liquid with a dominant start on their CT side of Dust2.
And how hard are you finding this period of your career right now?
That's funny.
I think it's one of the worst situation for me I've ever been, but I'm not a guy that will give up. You know, I will try to give everything, more than 100%, to bounce back, and when we will bounce back, we will be better than ever.
Oh, I know you'll never give up. I've seen that time and time again. Are you seeing some progress as a team that we may not be seeing in terms of the result? Is there something else behind the scenes where it's giving you some extra confidence or belief?
I think yes, because like you're going one step back and you're going two step forward. This is a big part of it. Sometimes you're going 2 step back and 1 step forward, but in the end, I can see improvement in our team, even if it's slow. But the thing is that we need to understand what can make us really good, because I feel like we have the pieces, but we are trying to connect, and I feel like slowly when we will be on the same page. Now I'm saying it for the last 3 months, unfortunately, but when we will find it, it will be good.
Do you know what you're trying to find? Do you know what's missing?
No, not really, because every time other things pops, but for me, I feel like we are trying to be better teammates, and with the patient, and try to trust the process. Paco sheket.
No, it's fine. Animals are loved. All right, Nerds, lastly, this is a must-win game for you guys today. The VRS implications there as well. Is this something that is constantly on everyone's mind?
I mean, let's be honest, James. Let's be honest that it's really important for us to make the major. And right now, it's like on the edge if you're making it or not. We have a few, I would say, few options to make it. Opportunities, but right now, yes, maybe you can feel it, but we are not really talking about it. We know about these possibilities, but we have now this tournament, and the next tournament it will be our RMR if we are gonna make it or not. Of course, there is maybe a little bit extra pressure, but I don't think like it's affecting someone with like in a bad way. We know it. We are professionals. We have the experience to play under pressure. And I don't feel like there is a difference between, even though we know the problem around it, and yeah, we know how to deal with it.
Liquid running away with Dust2. It's Imperial's map pick. It's a map Liquid have had their fair share of troubles on, but right now, showing up on the CT side of all places, it is a legendary 1v5 from Nerds that allows Liquid back into this game, but they don't waste that opportunity. They run away with the half.
Wow.
Get blocked.
Cello with a crazy smoke block.
That's why we don't smoke Xbox.
Skull's looking at try and shut down the lower tunnel's aggression.
There we go.
Takes him downtown from the Xbox. Now he's playing at the station. Skulls in with 2.
Nice.
Twist backstab out through mid. Struggling to find something. Will get away with a kill on Cello, and suddenly that's opened up a route into a B play. They know that Skulls is lower, but what if they never go lower? Goodbye, Skulls. He's left here with dual Berettas, looking on at a lost B site and wondering what could have been. His 2 kills might have felt great right off the top of the round. But Liquid have still been able to break on through. Let's see if Try and Skulls can make this one work. Smoke in the tunnels to eliminate some of these angles, but it's not an angle occupied by Team Liquid. At least means you can just focus forward. Look for these site fights. Info on 2. Ooh. Oh, Skulls clawing it back and on for the ace. Naff will stop him in his tracks.
Sorry,
These two actually did get on and all. You remember some of the banter between them when Skulls was on Furia.
Nice try for Skulls. That hurts though, doesn't it? Your B player just falls with absolutely nothing and the whole round is you just trying to claw it back after 2 really nice kills in lower. Twist does a great job with a P250. And you could see the paranoia in that retake. They are not expecting triple sight. They think someone's car, someone's tunnels, and you can't be blamed for thinking that, but Liquid all boxed in side by side. And that's what wastes so much time for Imperial in that post plan. So Force comes out, Try. Is he given the gun by Skulls? What a hero. Setting up his AWP on the best gun in this round. Ooh, yep, there it is. Blocked. Everyone's blocking smokes, man. It's just a game of footy out here.
And Shui's had the one good one, but Cello has been remarkably consistent at doing this. Maybe the GOAT of football.
Brazilians, they love it. Cello with the CZ. Careful, those bullets aren't cheap. Back up catwalk here after Twist gets out middle. Somehow avoids a fight. And now Liquid just look to go for an early execute. This might just be a contact play. They have 1 Molotov going in on default. It's gonna ruin the view of Try. He's still got the right gun though. 2 kills come through and it's responded by Liquid. That could have gone very wrong. And Molly does them a lot of favors. Bomb planted, upgraded. Don't see a way back in here.
Oh, Keith is in the smoke. His lungs are tickling, but he's been given all the hit he needs. That's a crazy shot for Vinny. I have no idea how he gets away with it.
No.
But with Naff there.
There is no way. And no gun either. They picked it up.
Cursed sound.
Yeah. 10-4 Liquid. I mean, they're just running over this game. It's kind of what we wanted.
Keith,
from
bro.
Liquid.
Keith.
Yeah?
This is Keith's game. You all just feel a little better when Keith's doing good.
We are through the hardest half, which is the first half of the first map. Let's fucking go, boys. Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's all uphill from here, Harry. It only gets easier. Train's up next, but yeah.
Oh, top mid aggression for Try. Chance to catch on the Deagle, but Ultimate puts him down.
Bomb going long.
And they are very keen on this pace. Nah, farming ecos, getting them in mid-air even.
Nah. It's a Nafly game.
He wants to go to London.
And look, it's a long road through this lower bracket, but do you want me to sell it to you, Harry? Do you want me to sell you the way?
Yes, please. Yes,
because
please.
the winner of this goes on to face the loser of Spirit Furia. And if I'm going off of the favorite, Spirit should win that. Furia down in the lower bracket. Liquid have beaten Furia with this roster, even lately. Online, caveat, but it was in Bounty. They beat Furia 2-1. Then there's a final game. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to sell that one to you, but
I feel like you've only like half sold me on this.
you know, they get revenge on G2.
Okay.
They get revenge on G2, a team who did destroy them, or they beat Mouse. Okay, that's a harder sell, but let's go for the revenge G2 arc. What I'm saying is it's not impossible here for Liquid. This is a reassuring look. And poor Try, feeling like he has to get involved, but perfect util combo, up catwalk, flash nade, molly, everything. Liquid throw it all up into his face, and that orb can't even get retrieved by Cello either. It gets mollied out. So Liquid 5v4, the map opened up. Cello with a bit more block in him. But Liquid are fine to wait it out because look at the util left on this Imperial CT side. 2 flashbangs is all they've got. Someone's got to make a play. And with no support at this A site, Cello is operating solo dolo. The reswing from Ultimate, not even needed, as Huey finds a clean headshot. 2 kills for the captain. Liquid, this one is theirs for the taking.
The bomb is in a bit of a weird place out here in middle.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Skulls 1v5?
Oh, it unironically could happen.
Well, it would probably be Try. Oh, no way, sorry. The Skulls have been rushed through the mid-smoke.
They're going to get there in time,
Liquid are like, we need the kills. Can you drop the bomb? Can you drop the bomb? Maybe no. Twist has that cover, and Liquid 5 alive round. That was scarily similar to the previous 1v5. But Liquid did have time. Just about.
Ooh.
Bosh.
Like that for Shuey. You like the way those ones feel.
Not to be on the receiving end, though. And Imperial, I had some faith in those first couple of rounds early in the game. 6 and 7 picked up, but then Liquid, hot streak, 9 in a row, looking for 10.
Dude, I just think it's a bit wild. Like, you wouldn't have thought this was Imperial's map pick by looking at how both these teams have played. Liquid have hands down been more active, been more mobile, been the ones trying to constantly take map control on either side, right? They've always been the ones,
Just kill
fine,
everyone.
no way is on.
Kill everyone.
3 kills deep, he's bloodlusting.
Right, just don't lose the round now. That would be awkward.
And Nurse is still alive.
Yeah, true.
Molly forces No Way out into the open. Nerd's gonna find him. That smoke that was trying to save his life arrives just a little too late. Try isn't able to get it out in time.
I did ask you, Harry, what this game would mean coming into it for Nerds' legacy. I didn't know what was in store. 2v3, where Nerds looks to close it out with Ultimate on the long side, but there's the scout. A single shot ends him. Ultimate just caught in the smoke, and Try will finish the job. So No Way's bloodlust is not a problem in the long run. An Imperial break a 9-round streak. That's not even a forgivable team kill. Just shot him in the head. What?
In his defense, it was really tempting.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Your Honor.
Skulls tagged on the cross.
Feels nice for Ultimate to get a bit of a revenge there. So often, it was Try landing those tags through the mid doors in the first half. But I mean, that last round was like the first real time you've seen Liquid go for like that type of a long pop where they insta-take the space. They had some good spawns to try and do it. And it represents like a bit of a pace change and just a change overall to how Liquid have largely approached this T side. And so now they just go back to something more standard. You know, you tried to end the game very quickly with kind of an uppercut on a long take. Doesn't work out, doesn't matter. You've got plenty of room before this game gets away from you.
Oh,
Triple
God.
setup on short is dismantled, and fairly cleanly at that. It's still to the advantage of Liquid. Vinny and Cello split up, and Cello's got this bomb. Nertz is going to spam him. Vinny's getting wrapped. This one's over. Liquid start this series strong. A convincing takedown on Imperial. One of Imperial's map pick of Dust2.
An all-important win and just the start of what is hopefully a good game from Team Liquid. This was actually far better than...
Punished so much by the heavy god B ramp aggression, if you remember that, on the CT side. So, what improvements have Liquid made since that game? They should be feeling pretty confident for once in a while after absolute smashing,
Also,
really, on Dust2.
Yes, Nigel Thornberry.
Smashing.
Smashing. Yes, they should. Come on, Keith.
Keith came on, Harry. He came online last game.
Keith is coming on. Let's go.
Keith's back. Liquid attack and straight up Ivy. Around the world. Yup.
Oh, no way. With a great timing. Keith tapped in the back. Oh, come on.
Ooh.
This is so rough. Twist's trying to recover it. He's got ultimate in the sidecar. They're both going to deal with a player over towards this B site. Are they ready for skulls floating around at the back? That's a dink down range. Two of these players are low for Twists. Running low on ammo is his problem. Bomb is lost backlines as well, all the way over towards CT spawn. Two low HP players. One low HP player. And a wrap for Cello that Twist seems cognizant of. Now, Cello dies. This round might be cooked. Twist caught looking the wrong way, and Cello finds the gap. Imperial pull up with a pistol round win to open up train.
Yeah, usually you always want the bomb in the biggest group, right? In the three rather than the two. But I think that's a round where you can justify having it on the two because it lets you mid-round if things go wrong. I mean, don't think Liquid expected things to go that wrong. All three players on the CT ramp absolutely turned to dust by Imperial, but it means Twist is in a very difficult clutch to do anything without that bomb. Nice shots for Imperial when it mattered. But Liquid probably scarred somewhat by this B-pop crunch that many teams have successfully run against them.
There's something about the way you say crunch, Hugo. I always love it. It's so visceral. Like
Crunch.
Instantly I think of cereal, but like in an advert.
Okay.
I just had to let you know.
No, thanks.
Live on air. Crunch.
I'm not going to change anything.
Well, it's just going to be a little tiptoe out through B upper. Twist Deagle. Anything worth getting excited about? How excited do we get? It's just the one and done.
Okay, let's go. Full buy here for Team Liquid on the T side. And the perfect round, really, for Imperial to throw something at Liquid, right? You have Cello on front spawn with the MP9. Dare I say push pop or B? I want to see if Imperial choose to get involved here in this bonus round. Would not be a bad time to do it. Aggressive B molly cancelled by Liquid smoke. They've got the util. Or vice versa, rather. Vinny on upper. 4A. It's very quiet, though. With main control taken, we might need to see some rotates. Vinny's going to need some help here. Twist, that is one way to clear an angle. Oh, but he shot too soon. Shui's doing the stanky leg in this corner right now. Liquid looking to pop out main, Naf with a flash. Or rather, just the smoke, nothing else. Love a little bit more util here, but Liquid just gonna have to win these fights.
Does he have the moves like Weber? We're about to find out.
Andrew Lloyd. Yeah. Oh,
All right, Nerds and Twists make it a bit more interesting. It's Skulls as the third piece kind of floating around here that looks to complicate matters. They don't have util to flush him out. It's the Canadian duo for Liquid. Oh, that's a hell of a drive-by, but there's Vinny.
right there is why you would love a flash on Naf in that setup, throwing the smoke. He's always the guy doing the execute on these A hits for Liquid, but there were flashes on his teammates. If he has them, then that can go a lot better for Liquid. You see they trade out those first 2 kills, but would those first 2 kills have come through with a high flash? It's the big question. Liquid will have to answer coming into another gun round. They get all the space they bargained for. But Imperial sell them down the river. 3-0 start on CT side. Liquid broke.
No way. Oh, little ugly there, but he's got support from Cello. Oh, Shui, right out into the open, and that's going to allow the main spillover. Skulls trying to stop it. Keith can't bring himself to deal with an old friend. And then in come the rest of Imperial.
All right, this is a very important gun round for Liquid. You can get swept under on T-side of train so quickly. And losing your first gun round, or second gun round rather, would be a disaster for Liquid at this point in the game. Imperial building up money, building up confidence and momentum. Try's got his AWP. Can Liquid solve their T-side woes? Double nade instead of the molly. And we saw Heavy God, he just ran through the molly to get a kill and then ran back. So nice to see Liquid throwing different utility. Flash avoided, shot not. Honestly, just stay away from Ivy this game, I think.
Yeah, Try's got it on lock. No way in the pistol with the smoke push. Ivy's been closed. And that makes Keith sad as he just has to walk away from his part of the map. Link up with the rest of Liquid. Oh, he's actually running interference here. Trying to feign a main retake. You'll hear that tag in the molly as well. Knows that Imperial were pushed up, lobbing in this solo exec just to keep pressure on. And 3 players over towards that A site. Here's the spot for Vinny though. Strong angle. He's just shooting feet.
Call him Tarantino. And no time to win this, Naf. Two health, get out. Might even get wallbanged if he goes back halls. Oof.
He's thinking, damn, that's pretty good, eh? Like, wouldn't expect it. He kind of was down to force his death. He knew they would come hunting.
Dude, I'm cracked. Imperial very happy with that though. Vinny on his own on this contact B play after a limp fake on the outside site. Vinny just shooting them, walking down the ramp. No util, nothing for Liquid. And if Vinny's playing your backside, con, oil, any upper, anywhere else, Liquid get the space they wanted. They get the weak B bomb site, but it couldn't have been a better position. And Liquid have nothing to show for it. Harry, I think we need another Nerds 1v5.
I don't know if we're going to get one. It's way harder on this T side for some reason.
Let's go sliding down. Slip and slide. Woo! Nice.
Vinny's playground. Open now.
Liquid are not tall enough to ride.
Vinny is the Verdaddy. Fast to take a pop.
Oof, even with the flashes, they land, but so do the shots. Can Liquid pull back another 3v5 into an even odds battle, even if they do? Rotation through Con coming through. Oh, Twist, one-tapping skulls. The orb is smoked off right now. This is weird. It's fading though. Flick not connecting. Cello trying to make a hero move.
Nav's just shrunk down at the back of the site.
Why?
Sneaking all the way in. He'll be able to stop a spillover through the connector, but these smokes are going to start fading. Cello, they've just replenished the one to keep him locked out. Still an awkward trade of space here. Vinny gaining good ground. Never mind.
Twist a second one tap.
Bomb has been planted.
Liquid do a 3v5. Bomb planted. Cello looking already to get out of there with his gun. And Nav's coming for this kill. Oh, timing. Big kill for Cello just to get Trizorp in the next, but you're not winning this one. As tempting as it may seem.
Yeah, he still has that voice in his head telling him, like, you could, though. You could try. And in a way, no one's even alive to stop you.
Dude, I want to see those Twist one taps.
Yeah,
though.
dude, he had a great round, didn't he? 2 taps back to back.
Terrorists win.
Maybe
Both times, Naf kind of acting like a roaming camera, so we just got to hear him. Listen to this. Oh, what?
through the box. Can't even really see him, and there we go. God damn, Twists.
Don't even spray anymore. After a round like that, I'm tapping every round for the rest of the game.
Wow. It's one way to win a 3v5. Liquid finally do it on this outer site. Imperial get kind of bogged down and connected. They can't get out. They're very heavy B.
I like the pop takes. I felt like Liquid have kind of realized this was a play nice and early on. Up until now, they've kind of been cautious because of these B crunches, right? That you see CT squads bring in, but it's not something Imperial have really shown in their arsenal yet. And so another round where they just try and run back this pop control. They're thinking, look, if you're not going to pressure us at B, we'll gladly take this space and look to do something with it. Skulls overwhelmed. Cello trying to hold on. Just about gets away from Nerds, but only for a moment. Low health on 2 players here. Vinny and Tri well within their right to give this one a go. Especially with Tri hot on the heels with a backstab. If he can find ultimate, that's the one player with HP. This is a very tricky round for Liquid all of a sudden, but he's just missed that timing.
Bomb has been planted.
Tri might be able to catch them on a reposition. Ultimate crossing out. Where does he want to go? Doesn't elect to swing it wide. At this point in the round, you feel like you have to be cognizant that there could be a player in main, regardless of where he's come from. Vinny with a good catch. Nerds picked up, but a lot of time ticking away on this bomb. Util's been heard from the player out of Olaf. Vinny sticking this. Tap on it, and ultimate spam gets him off. There's no winning this round for Vinny. He doesn't have the time. It's a damn good try. Vinny at 10-2 was down to give that one the attempt. It's just the lack of kit coming back to haunt them.
Dude, Liquid are winning some really difficult rounds here, exploding into this yard, going through the Molotov on 2 players tagged up. They find that incredible trade. Ultimate's post-far position is unorthodox, so much so that Imperial have no idea where to look on that retake.
Onus is on Imperial recognizing this pop control being left open and what that's allowing Liquid to do. Right? The only reason they're allowed to come in on these fast A splits is there's never been a convincing challenge for this control.
Yeah, no B pushing, no pop splitting, nothing from Imperial in terms of aggression here, and they keep playing pretty heavy on the B site at the start of the round, and Liquid aren't biting, so do we see some more crunching towards the halls?
Yeah, look, you're going to have to go through the Liquid and E-pop util. That's just a pill you might have to swallow here if that's where you are going to stake your claim. The alternative is maybe you hope for a good spawn for a split peek over towards B. to try and wrestle it back that way with the tri-AWP in an eco round. This won't be the time to do it.
No, 3 smokes though, so looking to stall out Liquid perhaps in the pop dog. Let Try feast on the AWP. Back to Ivy thinking, hey, they're eco, man. Oh, Naf crouches under the shot and takes Try down. That AWP ruined. And Liquid, they have so much space here on the Ivy side. Wrapping around the spawn. Skulls found as well. Only 1 gun on Vinny, too far out. Man. They're gonna clear Cello as well. Explosive round from Naf again. Finding the one thing that could have won Imperial this round.
Bomb has been planted.
Considering as well, up until this point in the game, like Tries felt flawless over towards Ivy, right? We were saying Ivy's kind of felt closed to Team Liquid. Every time they tried to take it in the early game, Imperial were able to deal with those takes. And so just an unfortunate time for Try. There's one opportunity to nail it, and it's Naf to secure the opening. And once that AWP falls, the whole round unravels. So this Liquid T side is starting to pick up some serious steam. When Liquid are picking up steam, that means they're hot.
Terrorists win.
Can't ask for more than that. So let's go back to this pop take, this B aggression. Do we get any of it for Imperial? Is that going to be their remedy on this CT side? Because Liquid exploiting A splits right now. Not had any success inside.
I bet it can like feel awkward because the pacing of the rounds feel fast, right? So you're paranoid that if you go and take pop, they just get out main anyway. But the main players are going on the contact of the pop players. And so that's kind of the puzzle that Imperial are trying to piece together right now. You don't want to swing so many resources towards pop and B that you leave the run out open through that main control.
I mean, you wonder if Liquid just changed the game, right, and go back to B. They haven't done a proper execute. They've done these like limp fakes where they walk down ramp twice and it doesn't really work. You know, Liquid surely have a proper execute on this B bomb site with double molly, smoke on con. They have the AWP on ultimate with spawn though, so that changes things here for Liquid. It gives them the chance to find an opening kill. Ultimate's going to take it towards B. 4 strong here. That's not waiting too long either. And look at the pace. Liquid just charge this B bomb site. That's the change. Vinny is a rock though inside of Liquid's mind. He is rent-free. 3 kills. The nade might find a 4th. Ultimate low as hell. And Vinny on his own in the face of the B rush once again puts up a multi-kill. Forget Ivy being closed. B is closed. I don't even know where Imperial were on the rest of the map. They pushed pop pretty quick, though.
They did. Try posted there with the AWP right off the top of the round, and they went and took that space.
But dude, one-man army, full rush.
I mean, Vinny's just been calling countless 1-4 setups, right? And he has held the most threatening site out of all of them. The one that hasn't faltered yet in this game, and every time Liquid have come here, Vinny has multi-killed.
And this is why, like, okay, yeah, pace change, it's a momentum call, it's trying to read Imperial, and, like, they got it. To a degree, they got it. 4-1, no one else B, Vinny on his own. But again, every time Liquid have gone out B, 0 grenades, 0 util, contact, rush, whatever it is, like, Vinny's just free to get those kills. Sure, great round from him, but, man, Liquid have not flashed a B play yet.
Another one of these pop takes. Try posted on the AWP. Vinny even went aggressive towards the top of ramp right off the top in case the contact came fast into Try.
They're just not making it difficult for him.
Come on. There we go.
Out of the way, buddy. Try's got the scope down, no way can move up. And now Imperial playing from the front. You hear that flash, and it is dodged, no way. With support from the AWP. Oh, Liquid. Oh, they get stuck on the corner. They don't really want to swing despite the flash landing. No way finds 2 kills. They don't even know about Try. Liquid overcooking This dish is burnt. Oh no.
Oh, Vinny. Twist is twitchy. Stays on the line though, and will get rewarded. A 3-on-3. Nah.
Did he make it?
Oh, he's
they
just
score him.
made it. Now, the spot is there for Cello. It's info still, but will that make dealing with this any easier? You know, there's a man lost behind enemy lines somewhere, and now Naf has info to play with as well. He's made it a fair fight.
Oh, team flash. Oh, smoke on the bomb. Nade on the smoke. Nerd swings, looks for the fight. Leaves it down to RNG. No way he picks it up.
They're going
Running
through.
14 seconds. They got to. No way he's knifing. He's got a knife in the smoke. Twist finds him. There is time to plant. Can Cello stop this? He's running away. He thinks he's won to the clock. He is not. Liquid get that bomb down. Disaster in Pop Dog. What the hell is going on?
Oh, okay. That's a fun round.
Yeah. Naf. Another multi-kill.
I mean, he'd been tracking Cello down like he's a detective, man. He'd been following him all the way from the Ivy days. Bear in mind, this started 5-on-3 for Imperial.
Yeah. Just what a mess here. Got a stab as well. Then got lost. I don't know what to say. Liquid looking for 6. Imperial not yet satisfied with their half.
The thing that's kind of even madder is I feel like No Way could have done more just slowing them down with his body
Yeah, true.
than if he was knifing.
True.
Like literally 1 more second of them being stuck on him. They win the round.
Yeah.
But obviously that's hindsight. No one's thinking of that in the moment.
Kind of hard. It's out of your hands is what you're in the smoke. You can't see.
You don't know you're blocking him. Naf.
He's up ahead of that smoke. They should be ready for it though. Jiggle on long
Skulls
side.
is jiggling with a knife out.
Oh, dearie.
Oh, and there's even a little window where they've given up the angle.
Well, you know the timing is open, but Naf doesn't. Backside, No Way holds strong. He is found by Naf. That gives away Ivy. Naf tries to get out. His team are in the bomb site right now. This con smoke has been a problem for Tri, who's really been trapped on the wrong side of it more than once on these A plants. Naf dancing with death behind the smoke. Just needs to live here, but he gets away with another kill. 2v4 now. Feels impossible for Imperial. Vinny's had a great game, but it's all been on this B bomb site. He's gonna give it a go. Holds his own, but time is ticking and Vinny has that only kit. Is it time to run away? Twist knows it is. See ya.
Dude, Vinny's so sharp right now.
Yeah, 15-3, monstrous half, but
That's the thing that's felt so mad. It's like the way in is the quad stack, right? Playing into the 4-man hold. Every time you've got into the solo hold of Vinny, you've lost the round.
yes, but also I'm not going to say that Liquid's B hits have looked good in this game, right? Like they haven't done a B execute and we're coming into the last round of the half now and I almost don't want them to ever look at that site.
Holy shit. If I got knifed, ooh.
Would have been a tilter indeed. Back to Ivy, try no warp.
More of this pop control from Imperial.
Nice change. But Liquid aren't here. They need to be pretty quick in moving.
Oh, the other thing that's kind of nice here, right, is you've spent all game largely seeing Nafly lurking solo out through Ivy. And so now they put a bit more stock on it. This is a similar vibe to the pistol with a triple Ivy side take out of Liquid.
Harry, they're going into Vinny.
They are going into Vinny.
What?
Deletes the first.
What a
Quick
turn.
trade for Nafly. Try doesn't know where to look, and so he just meanders out into the ultimate orb. They're ready for this backstab as well. These are the players from that pop push, only just arriving and getting cut down straight away. Liquid look to level out with a 6-all half. Just cello between them and that goal. And this would be a well-recovered T-side from Team Liquid. 5-0 to open for Imperial. Only one round past that point as the Liquid T-side shows up on train.
This is Pot Noodle Instant Recall. I've got the fastest man in the world, Torshi, alongside me from Mouse. We're gonna be making a little pot noodle treat. While the kettle boils, I have a clip loaded up and ready to go. We're gonna watch that, and then during the 2 minutes that we're making this steamed perfection of noodles, I'm gonna ask you questions about it. Is that good, Torshi?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right then, play the clip. I'll boil the kettle. Let's go.
ZywOo missed chance. Apex drawn out, in with another kill. ZywOo
105.
traded back. Cadian, the one-man army. 2 kills already to his name. 3 kills already claimed. And a 4th could be had.
Okay.
Oh my God! Cadian from start to finish with bomb. But here comes Debris. Quietly, creeping, lurking. And Cadian saw a sliver. Oh my God! Oh.
Bam.
So we're gonna come in with our water. Okay, Torshi, the pot noodles are on. You have 2 minutes to get through these questions from the clip we just watched. What map was it on?
New B-side.
Yeah, there you go, we're starting strong. What was the score at the beginning of the clip?
9-12.
Oh, he nailed it, okay. Who was Cadian's first kill on?
ZywOo.
Who was his last kill on?
Dupree.
Oh my God, dude. What orb skin did he have?
Asimov.
Oh, you're off on that. You're off. Off? Yeah, not the Asimov. What year was that highlight from?
2023.
Yeah, you know that because Sphinx was still
Yes,
there.
Sphinx invited you, yeah.
How much time was left when he planted the bomb?
It was like 6 or 7 seconds.
What was the heroic roster at the time of that clip?
Shush, Stone, Cadian, Yabi.
It's always the 5th one. Come on. Tessas, yes, he's done it, he's done it.
Yeah.
Who won that series?
I guess Heroic won after that 1-on-5.
Nah, it's Vitality.
Vitality won?
How many 1v5s has Cadian had in his career?
I know 2.
Yeah, you nailed it, 2. What alt skin did he have? Come on.
It was something.
Kind of orange looking. There's the
Oh,
huge
it's the
hit,
Hydra.
bro. Yes,
Hydra
bro.
ult. Yeah.
Desert Hydra. There you go, bro. That feels like long enough for these pot noodles to be about done. That's what good noodles sound like right there. Give this a nice little mix. Dude, we're watching Torshi get defeated by the sauce, man. This can't be
No, the sauce.
You want to
go.
cheers them? Can you cheers noodles?
Cheers.
Like, yeah. Thank you. This was Pot Noodle Instant Recall, and we just had a great time, and now we're gonna have some great noodles.
Team Liquid looking for a quick day in the office here, leveling out for an even scoreline on train. That's on T-side, Hugo, that when we came into this map, you said have been a little strugglesome for this Liquid squad. On the back of that, do you think 6 is enough?
It surely should be, especially in the fashion they did it. 5-0 down, like you said, and Liquid pull it back, so they got momentum, wind in their sails as Imperial try a fast one. Try and pull a quick A-pop here in this pistol. One flash and still Liquid sit 5-on-4, but Ultimate not lasting long. Tucked in behind the box. Backside Sui traded as well. Through the smoke comes Naf. He's got some gumption today, and Liquid are just flooding this site with kills aplenty. They're going to win it out. Pistol on top of the comeback for Liquid. I'd say 6 was fine.
Yes, that's what you're supposed to say. 6 is more than enough.
More than
Hugo.
enough, Harry. Sorry,
More
there's a lot
than
going
enough.
on. I don't want to say more than. I want to say it was enough, you know?
I know, I think it's pretty darn good.
Oh, it's a
T-side.
good, yeah.
Exactly. So under that metric, I'd say it qualifies as more than enough.
Fine. Maybe it's the way you said it. I don't want to be like, oh, what? Liquid are in a winning position? That means they can't lose this game.
That's how we should feel,
First
man.
time as a Liquid fan,
No.
Harry?
Look, I'm a huge Liquid fan.
Wow.
Water,
Yeah?
arguably the GOAT.
Yeah? Any other Liquids?
the water that remains in a pot noodle.
Nice, that's good. Any fermented liquids?
In those like pot noodle shoots,
Yeah.
I had to eat so many
How
pot
many pot
noodles.
noodles? Hundreds?
Dude, what I'll say is like they do just hit, don't they? Like it's such a fond memory.
Yeah.
Used to eat them all the time,
Ah,
if you can believe it.
what's your favorite?
In like university.
Yeah. You have an education?
Yeah, well, no, I dropped out. I'll say that proudly. Can you believe it? Yes.
Yes. Counter-Strike for
Bombay
life.
bad boy, that's the goat.
Okay.
Which one do you like, Hugo? You seem like an original curry guy to me.
It's not a bad choice. Liquid are in an original hurry to end this game. 2-0. They used to 0-2, Harry. What a day it would be for Liquid. Now, it's not exactly the world beaters taking down Imperial, but it is a nice, confidence-inspiring win.
Yeah, and I think also just to do it in a clean fashion. Like, because I said their last 2-0 was over ecstatic, right?
Yeah.
And that game was not clean, if
No.
you remember. That game was, quite frankly, dirty.
Ooh.
Whereas this one, you know, you can say you pulled up, Dust2, smacked them around, it was
Clean.
nice, it was
Yeah.
easy. Never really felt too stressed, Ned had that crazy 1v5.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then you come to train, and everything lines up, you deal with them confidently, calmly, no issues.
Well, they're not done yet, because Imperial have more to show on this T side. Another map where they've been playing domestically, but to be fair, it's not been great results. Got a quick relog here for an Imperial player. You mentioned VRS implications. Just the fact that this is online means that even if Liquid win this, they don't even go up a place. There's a team sitting at number 25 right now. Fallen far for sure.
But every little counts when you're Liquid. Every
True.
little nudge, every little
point.
push, every point. And it's the doorway being opened to potentially earn more, Hugo. All right, our little tech timeout is done. And we're ready to head back in. Pistol round win for Team Liquid, who managed to tie us up at 6-all after coming back from a 0-5 start on the T side. So winning their sales now on the back of winning this pistol. And an eco for Imperial. Things should get sweeter here for the Team Liquid squad before they're challenged.
Imperial hoping Liquid get over eager and go into this Deagle.
Yeah, going slow here's nice. Lets you talk about the next round. Gives Vinny some time to think.
Vinny, dude, 17 and 5.
Dude, yeah, he's been great. And I think that's going to be like the big tragedy of this game is Vinny playing so well, but the other side of the map just unable to withstand the Liquid T-half.
Yeah, he didn't let them into B one round of the game. They came, what, 3 times? He multi-killed every single time.
And so a couple of players who you think you're going to need some good mileage from here in this second half, because Vinny is giving it all he's got. You want to see more from Try on the AWP. Would have many a chance to bring them out. And so has to start hitting hard with that straight away as soon as he gets access to one. And I'm hoping you can see the likes of this kind of rifle trio look to...
Bruh.
All right, hang on.
Bruh.
It's fine.
It's fine.
There we go.
It almost wasn't fine, but it's fine. All right, you've had plenty of time to talk it over, Imperial. What have you got? A weak util buy, perhaps, on a few players, but all the rifles you need.
It's kind of doubting if these numbers are even right, but thinking about it, Liquid did win a lot of their rounds from man disadvantages.
Yeah.
Imperial stormed the board in terms of openings. It's not even close.
Liquid have 3 openings.
Yeah. And that makes a lot of sense when you think about it, right? Like their early rounds, they won a bunch of 3v5s to get on the board.
That is crazy, actually. 3 opening kills.
And so it's like, to that metric, you're wondering what more did Imperial need? Let's see if that can follow them at least into this T side. That would make things a lot easier if they're still able to get a similar output of openers. But it's a very different task. They're looking for twists early. Trying to spot him out at upper, but Twist never hangs around long enough to give anything away. And everyone's waiting for the other team to be the ones to play first. The problem is, Imperial are on the clock here. There's only so long they can do that.
Ooh, wallbang on the top, but careful with a player top red. Very susceptible to the spam. Nuts does a little back. Vinny's just trying to squeeze any advantage out to let No Way get pop.
I mean,
25 seconds.
I would say, unironically, this is a horrible position. You've just been remollied at main.
20 seconds.
I don't even think
left.
Can you even win this?
Yep.
15?
You just have to go and kill everyone right now. It's in great position. You can just buy time. 14 seconds. They've lost the round. Surely. Oh, there's the entry. That's what they needed. Behind the site. Ultimate found as well. Is there time to plant the bomb? They're going for it. 4. He's got
just
it.
Gets it.
He's got it. Not a second to spare. No way Imperial win that round.
Oh, it comes so late.
No room.
Everything had to go perfectly. They needed all the openings. And if Liquid were even able to buy themselves just one more second.
Whoa.
This is crazy. I had no idea.
J-Raz always finds places you didn't think existed.
Dude, like, you just never look here. You never think about it.
There's stairs there? Apparently so. Dude, I mean, you can look on a micro level. You can go like, why did Chewy peek? Why did Ultimate, you know, oh, why did the player behind the new box peek? I'm not sure that was Ultimate. But, man, 1 second, one more kill on anyone. Yeah, nerds. Oh, Molly didn't land. Yeah, like, I guess the move from Ultimate forward through the smoke, but if he drops the bomb, he wins the round. So it's really unlucky round lost for Liquid, who I feel like did everything right until the chaos. And now they pay the price, Harry. Now Imperial are back in the game.
Yeah, in a very big way.
Where'd that smoke come from? Liquid threw it from the window, through the window, into pop. Very cool. Need that lineup.
Was it Twists who lobbed that in through the window?
Wait, they're not broken.
Hang on.
All right, someone's on it, surely. Whoa, that's one way to jump check. Vinny, 19-6. 19-7. Shuey double kill off the 5-7. Make it a third, but no way. Gets the trade. A reblock on pop. Liquid, 40 seconds. They are really squeezing Imperial in these rounds. It's only twist to B.
I mean, look, you saw what a good B anchor can do. in that first half. Vinny, constant source of output in these B hits, never let Liquid in once. Let's see how Twist is able to stack up. Might be able to stop this bomb plant. That's going down whether Liquid like it or not, but Twist is here playing cleanup on the rest of Imperial. It's only Skulls playing around this smoke out in heaven.
What? What?
All right,
No.
Keith.
No.
You mad lad? He's just fire. He's holding it sideways.
Dude, from Connector.
Firing no scopes down range. Why not? Keith, go buy a lottery ticket.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, a lot to unpack. Shooting bottom of the server, double with a 5-7. Twist playing super late as well. Love that. They get this full sense of security in the bomb site. And then Naf does that. Liquid winning a very important low buy round. That was the way to Imperial to get back in the game. Because there were only a couple of M4s, limited util, and still they get squeezed on the clock with those 2 pop smokes that buy so much time for Liquid. And Imperial just forced into that B bomb site. Getting way too comfortable, but no info that Twist was upper. And so Liquid breaking them yet again. This buy is ugly, 1 AK.
Liquid hate watchers are starving right now.
I mean, the buffet's been open for years. Yeah. They can do with a day off. Oh, that's the window, huh? Thank you, Jay. That, is it?
Would have been cool to see the lineup. Just saying. K-Rez.
Rub it in. He did it once more, but this time Imperial just run through. They beat it.
Jay's phenomenal. I can't believe I just did that.
Yeah, it's kind of...
He is the GOAT.
Well, they missed that one. You know, sometimes they land.
Oh, they're going to come through this.
Pop,
They're going to explode through this.
Ultimate great position.
Small choke point. Gonna go on Skull's flashbangs, which are coming out now. He's lobbed in this supporting util. The smokes, here's the flashes. And on the fade of that pop smoke, Imperial play their hand. They leave a mark early. Nerds feeling a lot of pressure here. Run out from all sides.
God.
Able to hold on for the time being. Low on ammo. Nerds overran as No Way breaks through on the Tech 9 and goes on a tear. Imperial with an uppercut round. Just a brawl out through Pop Dog.
Yeah, Nerd can't do more. You can't expect him to. He's got only 1 mag. His whole team crumble there. Those 2 close Pop players fully blinded and just run down by Tech 9s. Nerd gets 3 kills and still he's getting desperate behind the pillar. Imperial Pop with pistols and win a T-side round. Cheeky way to open up. Liquid concede B.
Liquid are going to feel like they dropped the ball in a big way in that last round, and so here trying to be very active off the rip, right? They're working within some limitations. They went and took main space early. Trying to be smart with how they use the util there. It's kind of a slow bleed from Shui. Only going to look to throw it in when he feels pressure, and with Imperial directing a lot of focus down towards Ivy. Guys, they're like moving in tandem with each other, and it's allowed Skulls this gap, who could just end this all right now with 2 clean kills.
No way.
Finds it through the smoke. The backlines have been corrupted. Twist starts to feel very open here. Tries to shrink back, but Try finds him before that point. In the trees. He's got a natural buff here. And so he will find Vinny. But he's not winning this round. Naf looking to save.
Terrorists win.
Skulls through the smoke, walking like ships in the night, and they're both looking the wrong way. That is a disastrous moment for Liquid, who won a low econ round of their own, but now Imperial back-to-back and have broken the money at 9-9. This is why I said, Harry, that it wasn't done off of a 6-round CT side.
Let's see what coach has to say. Yeah, Shui's not had a nice time, it's safe to say, in these last couple of rounds, from giving it up against the Force to now having this awkward smoke timing. Players blocking each other over in Ivy.
Now the full eco. Imperial gonna get gifted double digits.
On the upside, Vinny's efforts might not be in vain here. He's kept Imperial in this game long enough for them to save themselves, and with a reactivation from Cello and No Way really starting to find their form on the rifles, Imperial still have a lot of fight left in them. Only intriguing part of this round is the backstab for Nerds, but he's going to struggle to get here in time to actually do anything.
Good anti-eco call for Imperial, just going 5 players side by side and throwing on-the-fly utility, not like overdoing it with an execute. They clear like 3-4 positions with Molotovs they throw on the fly. They're all guns out. They're all next to each other. There's nothing Liquid can do on a full eco to beat that, unless they nade stack.
Is Keith going to another tree? No, kind of. Yeah. Return to nature. And here we see the sloth in its natural habitat.
Slow moving, almost no moving. This one, endangered, and now extinct.
As it crosses into the open, its vulnerabilities seem clear.
Fast-moving vehicles are a threat. Anyway, 4-buy for Liquid. Don't look at me like that. You started it.
I did start it.
Man, where's the third-person perfecto? That's all I want.
Vinny spam.
No, not onto Shui. Not with the game he's having.
Vinny spam.
Not with the game Shui's
Do
having.
Vinny!
Oh, it's gonna kill him.
Push the button, Vinny! There's 2 of them there! It's nearly the lineup.
He could have killed both. Woo!
And they go right back to it.
Why learn?
Padlock jump.
Padlocked in is Shui. Who showed us this the other day? It was in the G2 game. It was in G2 Liquid. It was maybe some Pious? Or was it Ultimate? It was an AWP. One of them. Nah, some Pious wouldn't be here, would he? Flash is good. Just gotta shoot through it. Oh dear, 2 for 1. Imperial gifted an advantage with that setup from Liquid. You'd think the flash would land shallower. That's why you expect that play to be good from Shui. But it goes so deep, which is not typical of the pop flashes. Imperial, what a play.
Oh, this is a bit of a gamble being set up here. Liquid were trying to prematurely rotate both players over. End up having to run through the util. It's got to be Twist. He's in this all alone. They're out through upper. Quick flick back up, and now Twist gives chase. Offers something here. It's the clash of the B players. Vinny versus Twists. As Russell tries to stake his claim to this B site.
What a hell of a plant.
Vinny, ring around the roses, out towards A. Nade on this smoke, gonna blow it wide open, and Vinny's got on in time. Twist gets repelled, 1 short of something for Liquid. Imperial keep this streak up, looking to recover on their T side of train.
Oh god, and you see the inexperience from, you know, Skull's not playing with his team where they don't have a comm, maybe, or he doesn't know the comm for this position. He's looking at back sight. Maybe they're just calling sight, right? But it's Twist up close. That needs a comm for that position. It's very common. And Twist gets away with multiple kills, catching Skulls looking too far. And still Vinny escapes with the round and the clutch. Trust in Vinny.
Aye, coach.
Don't know what you're supposed to say here. A nice try from Twists again.
A Liquid left for dead on trade.
I like that plant as well for Vinny because Twist is only going to spam or pre-aim the ground when he sees that smoke. He's never going to think about top sight. So bold, so brazen. Imperial with the lead. Here's the smoke. Very nice. That's going to land in the pop side, but Imperial have been disrespecting it. Not going to now. Very cool.
The buffet has reopened. The hate watchers are eating real good, as it turns out.
Oh no.
Maybe even a 3-course meal.
Oh yes, that third map. It is Nuke. The dessert. This Liquid dessert, this A site, they might have a nice stack here. Imperial expecting a proper execute. But is the power of friendship enough for Team Liquid?
Do they even have that? Cello up close.
Oh.
Ultimate with a bit of resistance, but they made it out upper. No way. Clean entries. It's left on a Shuey with this scout. Couple of tags down range. 2 low players here. The bomb trapped over at Ramp's going to get out of there. Shuey tries to get ahead of this. Still, he's going to need some clean headshots here. Shuey 2K on the smoke push. Dead to Skulls, who provides cover. Imperial rounds away from making it happen now. So close to crossing over, just 1 left in this, and then got 3 chances to walk it over the line, brushing aside that partial investment. These are the guns that Liquid have been waiting for. But this would be the first time this Imperial squad have taken down an international roster here on Train. Mixed results domestically, far from a strong map for this Imperial squad, and one of Liquid's go-tos, a map they've tried to make a fixture of their team. Might let them down again.
5 rounds in a row for Imperial on both bomb sites, all over the place. Gonna have Liquid try to initiate, but full blind try, sprays and takes down Shuey. He's had a rough game here, and it's not gonna get better. It might just go to a third. Orb, missed shot, Ultimate recovers, but he needs to be the one-man army in this site, and Cello says goodnight. Twist 1v2, he's been so close, but it won't cut it. Imperial come through 6 rounds in a row to win out on the T side of Train.
Liquid fumble Train once again. It may be their pick. It may be what they want to say is the map they have the most confidence in. You guys on the desktop
rounds on the T side, Harry. So it's yeah, it's very important for Imperial. They're not starting there. They can use momentum to their favor. They came off the back of a map that they were down and maybe even out on, and they pull a huge streak of 6 in a row to close out that game. No business winning it. Imperial don't care what you want. They're here for the upset. Looking to eliminate Liquid at the bottom of the bracket. It's one thing for Liquid to lose to G2, but right now this would be a new low.
Well,
this would be another low.
Yeah, that's better. Let us not forget, Hugo, it wasn't even a month ago the VP Prodigy loss.
Or the Sashi.
The Sashi won him before that.
I guess we just thought that Liquid were trending upwards from those Vitality games, right? But we were celebrating 0-2 losses, albeit to the world #1.
Here's the thing. If you're a team that love punching up, if you're a team that really like when you play, you know, you're the underdog playing versus like a heavy favorite, like a Vitality, that's where you play your best, that's fine. I would even go as far as say that's good. Where it's not fine is if you're in danger of dropping down kind of into irrelevancy, and you're going to end up in these types of games more and more often, and that's the type of team you are.
And they're only going to get worse, right? If you keep losing these kind of matches, and Liquid have found a way to do so time and time again. 2v4 here, Imperial. They know this rotate's come through. They've even set Cello up on the ramp, so retake can come in pretty quick. That's early for Try. Great shot for Ultimate, but no trade out, and Ultimate's allowed to pick them apart. Him and Naf find 3 kills in a second. Cello has good timing here, but Naf turns around on a dime and saves this with Ultimate in the 2v4. That's something out of nowhere.
Yeah. Promising start for Ultimate as well. You know, they're going to need him here. He's been quiet all series. Shuey, a captain who quite frequently, I would say, finishes far down the leaderboard and lags behind the rest of the team. The fact that Ultimate is kind of down there with him, putting up Shuey numbers, is not a good sign for Liquid Star Orb. So need more mileage out of this guy. 2 clean kills in the pistol to turn around and recover a 2v4 alongside Keith. That's a nice push in the right direction. That's Keith, by the way.
Crash from the captain of Liquid. Suboptimal. As was Train for Shuey. Really having some trouble as an individual. And yeah, I mean, Ultimate is usually the guy that we look to bailing them out, or sadly, putting up great numbers in lost games. Being the only guy.
Well, look, if he's someone who kind of plays better with the pressure, whether that's coming from a top team, whether that's coming from backs against the wall, that's where they are now, right? This is now a high-pressure third map, and so hopefully that spurs Ultimate on to give his heart to this series. And yeah, you know, for Shuey on Train, he's had some like really rough appearances on that map. And he plays some pretty pivotal positions too. Feels like one of the reasons they might be having a hard time on it.
Listen, let's forget about Train. This is our time to shine, okay? Let's fucking show them how we got stronger against Vitality and fucking pulled us up to the fucking top, okay? Let's fucking show our nuke is strong, okay? Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of morale lifting, referencing the close Vitality games as a metric for how far Liquid have grown. See, look, we don't just talk rubbish. Let's get it. Try with the Deagle out in the yard, roaming. And this force buy. But all of Liquid looking to make it down. They'll leave Naf.
Healthy gamble. 2 players in secret here. Side by side, but they're going to be committed. Fighting to the death. Skulls or life. Gets a double kill, and they see Cello as well. Liquid, this has gone very wrong. Naf needs this kill right now. Vinny just turned around. Oh, that nade gives it away entirely, and Naf only just squeezes out the shot to find the kill. No way, dropping off the hut with the trade. Back up top, but they've lost Naf. No way, needs to take space and tries. Deagle still rains down damage, finishing off Nerds. Twist now, 1v3. Don't call it off straight away. He's got time to get interesting here. But even if he roots the long way to heaven, that won't leave him with room to dilly-dally. He's going to have to plant pretty quick. No way closing the gap. Twists. Is he going ramp to B? Cello's here behind the door. Is this just a convoluted route to save? It is. Imperial win their force buy.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That's not good. That's not good for Liquid. One thing they kind of had to look forward to is a provable bit of worry around a new-look Imperial squad that haven't had a lot of time to practice, that have had their T-side called into question in that Mouse game. And so you know, you were very, very happy that on your T-half you stood to get off to a good start, but it's instantly been thwarted and disrupted with this 4-spy win.
And, you know, while you look at domestic games very differently to top-tier opposition, I mean, Imperial have had the prac on this map, right? Like, even just coming into this season, playing it on a big streak, 8-win streak after the Austin Major, and a lot of reps in what is one of their most played maps this year. For Liquid, it's been a sea of red. It's been a series of disappointing finishes. A loss to VP Prodigy here, a loss to Sashi. Their lowest lows. And yeah, sure, those Vitality games, one of which on this map went to overtime. But again, there's only so long you can hold on to a close loss. Liquid need a victory, and Imperial are here to deny this eco round, getting robbed away one by one. The kills come through, leaving only that AK spam through the smoke. 5 alive for Imperial. Oh, you can feel it brewing, Harry.
Well, the other thing I'll say is Imperial are not Vitality. They do not play the same. They do not subscribe to the same ways of thinking. Things can feel looser at times with these roaming band of Imperial players where they'll just group and come up with aggression. So the fights are going to feel very, very different. You're going to be on different timings and such to what you're used to as of late for Liquid.
It's the underdog effect, you know? You're underdog winning, especially if you've got a map in your pocket, you just come back on track. You've got a lot of confidence.
Especially
you're playing ballsy CS.
Especially in a squad that have made changes super recently, right? Where everything's a bit up in the air. It's all about being adaptable and accommodating, and so you'll try new things. There's less of a script to follow here.
And this CT side was impressive against Mouse, so 7 rounds for Imperial in the third map of the series, coming off the back of a 13-4 loss on Mirage. They started CT, they got 7 rounds. I think that's an admirable
Well, if you remember,
defense.
they had a chance to really win out in that first half. It was because of some clutches in the final 2 rounds. I think it was Exertion coming alive as well. He had that one, like, 19 health 1v2 in there. You know, these were some hard-fought, hard-earned rounds for Maus to come back and make that a prettier scoreline. But there's, like, a very real world where Imperial ran away with that 9-3 in the first half.
Ooh.
It was more so down to brilliance from a few Maus players, not a slip in the defense from Imperial.
2 5 alive rounds for Imperial. In terms of staging in the CT side, they are set up very well with a lot of money. And with that 4-spy victory, Liquid only now getting a full rifle round. It's not quite 5-0 down, but it's also not much better. As the desk discussed, a mandatory strong start for Liquid. Maybe this is where it could kick off, but full smokes outside. And Imperial just come in confident. Swing to the lobby with a flash, finding Naf. Liquid may make it down secret, but that bomb is still stuck in spawn. And if you don't have lobby, where's that bomb gonna go? And Liquid don't have lobby. Let that be known. Shallow's pushed all the way in. We're gonna have rotates out and down, as that's where Liquid surely are gonna have to go in a round like this, into secret. So a couple of players positioned well to stop this play. And that jump spot makes his teammate try even more lethal. You think that's the B player. There's one more. This bomb is only now coming down the stairs. Twist. Scared someone heard that, fair enough, but no one did. No one's nearby. You have no reason to believe that if you're Liquid. Bomb coming back. Good move. They have no lobby control. So this is a high-risk heaven take, but far safer than going into the depths below. They've got time for this. An underguarded A site. We're looking at a likely retake here for Imperial.
Skulls just a second off of finding that timing. Good check for Twist. Still the round far from safe. Twist's low. He was the guy supposed to be entrusted with the post plant, but now at 10 HP. And players still to be uncovered here for Team Liquid. Oh, Twist is dead. That's the route opened up to a retake. Pressure on now. Shui didn't hear the scale. Vinny just flies up the ladder.
With the molly, I guess.
And so no reaction. The retake found for Imperial. Convincing stuff, yeah. Very well handled. Even their positioning on the map was fantastic, right? You had Skulls kind of playing it super safe, caring for a wrap into hell. His teammates had already taken lobby right off the top of the round, so they were in their kind of end stage positions. And up until then, you're just buying time for these rotates. That's why Twist getting found here feels so awkward.
There's just no pizzazz in Liquid, right? There's no punch. There's no... You just feel like there's so little time you can believe in them. For someone to come through and save the round and get a crazy multi-kill. It's just not really been the Liquid we've had, at least today.
No, or for a while.
Yeah, but you know, you get times where you believe, you get moments of brilliance, but today it's felt like, you know, kind of a team game for Liquid. More than, you know, a hero bailing this squad out. Apart from that Nerds 1v5, obviously, I mean, that's... Oh, long time ago now. 4-1 here for Imperial. 4 Tech-9s and fast out ramp. Liquid playing quick, but it's all heard by this ramp player who's already dropped lower. Skulls has early warning. Not a great shot, but he recovers it well with 2 kills. That's decent. It has armed Liquid, but the rotates are coming in, and they're coming in quick. What a spray for Cello. 5-1. Liquid thrown around in this map right now. And that was Skulls choosing to start B. That wasn't him reacting to steps. So he's already in a really powerful position.
I mean, this is a map that Imperial like, that shows they're one of these teams that are down to be quite overzealous on rotates, right? They don't mind getting kind of tricky with it. You'll see them start with B players a lot. Oftentimes, they're not afraid to kind of make a play over on the top side of the map and then instantly go down and reinforce lower. So quickly, it feels like they're playing both sides, essentially, so that they never lose. And if you always feel like you're running into resistance and that there's no path you can take for free, the map really starts to shrink for Team Liquid.
Gotta wait for that break, but secret wall down, Liquid will cross. Nerds makes it. Naf actually has the lobby this time, hasn't been pressured.
I also feel like a lot of these rounds feel kind of the same. It's oftentimes like get a man across the secret, sometimes multiple players, then go back, go and explore this yard control. This is something that Imperial have largely been ready for, largely been expecting. Here, the difference is both players that were supposed to deal with it have been cleaned up.
Twist playing like he's got that dog in him, though. Dropping on Vinny, spraying him through the smoke. Insta-scale heaven. And the bomb, just before the smoke fades, makes it up. Skulls can read this, but he can't know for sure. 2 players above him. Nerds, position spotted. Ultimate bails him out. 5v2. Seems simple enough for Liquid. Just don't lose the bomb in heaven. 20 seconds. No way, look at the wrong way. And he's traded as well, so that was perfect for Liquid. Bomb gets planted. Cello, nothing to do. So second wall of smokes there for Liquid. It's 2xx outside. And then they take that deep control. Imperial have been very quick on these lower rotates, so I wouldn't say they fall for it. Cello's just down B as a precaution, but they don't expect Liquid to wrap around the world.
I mean, I think they did expect it. Yeah, they had 3 players essentially in position to deal with that exact move. The problem was, I think it's like that smoke in main. It's one of those situations where it's like, if it feels too good to be true, it probably is, right?
Well,
like
it was good and then bloomed. Yeah.
They hard cleared Vinny, I think it is, in this corner. Like, that is the one angle being checked on the drop down by Twists. So one of those smokes to kind of bait a purposeful reaction out of your opponent.
But I mean, they only have Skulls in Hell. They have no one watching the wrap. Vinny's in main anyway.
No, they had try there too. He's dead first out in the yard, trying to make a play, pushing out to the red box. That AWP looked to get involved early. The secret cross again for Liquid. Here's the reaction. Lobby take out of Imperial.
They've been good at this, though. Getting it for free a lot of these rounds. Naf is on the roof, remaining aware, but Liquid walk the walk down secret. There's the punish. Naf's patience pays off, and Skulls, who has been part of this early B rotation, is in a very strong position, so Imperial will gamble. Seeing Naf on roof makes them think it's B. 2 players in lower. Getting fully committed. Like, it's still a 2v5, but if you were ever going to do it, this would be how. 2 doors open and the window. That's info on 3.
That's the bomb spotted. Only know about Skulls right now to Liquid, but that bomb starting to have second thoughts. Shuey takes it back to the vent side. Vinny denies the climb up, and so now they do have to commit down into No Way. They're suspicious of this. The spam, it keeps connecting. They've actually brought the bomb back up the vent. Vinny backstab now in. Oh my God, Vinny trying to steal this one. Just put down. Twist has saved them. And No Way, he wins this. 1 point of health left at lower after all that spam connecting. That's a damn good try from Imperial.
Is he going to be cheeky? Because they saw him leave ramp. I don't know how, like, right now he's not in a position to save. So as you start exiting CT right now, is he trying to... Oh no, if he sees Nerds here, he could hold the shot. Oh, it was an opportunity, but hey, get that AWP, get out of there. This is not the route to go, though. Twist will hear this. And so this AWP is done for. Well, either way, Bomb's got it. Twist knows that. AWP thrown out. You're not getting it either. Oh, it's a scary rotate with Vinny in main, but Liquid, they knew about the stack. No Way smoked himself on B. So Liquid rotate up into 1 man. It's only 1 man, but he puts on another multi-kill. Vinny has had a great series. Thank goodness Twist is able to stop him. But a competitive game now approaching as Liquid find a couple of rounds down the stretch. Trying a safer position. Vinny stopping that main split. Ramp again open, Skulls on B. No smoke on lockers this time. And it cost them.
I mean, you see tries AWP here. I think you expect Vinny even less as a result. Who is in this swing position at the back of Garage. Liquid have left options open with Nerds down at B, but it feels like they want this to end in the A split. Trying to carve out a path for him to come up the vent. It's gone disastrously for Team Liquid. Shuey and Naf both fed to the defense. Ultimate, where there could be this back Garage player, but he's the last guy standing. No Way makes quick work over that attempt at the split.
Yeah, wherever they go, they're dead, it feels like, for Liquid without more utility. and they used it all. Vinny, he's been in main so many rounds catching Liquid that they have to clear it, and that opens them up back garage. That's a shame because Liquid have been throwing the locker smoke every time they've done this second wave, but the time they don't, the AWP is there on the angle. Imperial just fluid here, very mobile, barely playing ramp, barely needing to. Even Skull starts heaven this time, expecting maybe an A-pop, putting try on ramp with AWP. They shift down vent. The Liquid just want an A contact. Because Nerds is very close. There's nades on roof. No A's position, potent. 3 rifles in the sight.
Round 10, first departure in these rifle rounds from the outside take. They're going to try something more explosive here. The push is a little split. The hard players arriving later. But they will get through. A man down, and Cello trying to use this to make a play. Creeps through the doors smoke. And now the net is really tightening on Team Liquid, who just feel like they have no space to work with. Ultimate looks to the heavens, but split upon through main. Naf unable to deal with that double swing, and Imperial just keep racking up these rounds. For a squad that have been dealt nothing but these outside takes, they do a very good job of clamping down on that site hit, maybe due to the lack of the outside smokes for the first time in a long time. And that's the telegraph that something different must be happening in this round.
Imperial just had great reads though, because it's one thing to get everyone there in time. It's another thing to be starting with a triple stack with your ramp rifle in heaven helping and the AWP on ramp. So positions are perfect. Unburdened by the Molotov is no way. And Imperial are just in their head right now. They've had all the right reads. They've had all the right moves. Rarely being caught out of position.
This was the exact point Imperial were at in that Mouse game, right? They were sat there real pretty, 7-3, chance to dominate the half. They let them in that one round. He had a big round from Exertion, well actually 2 of them. He popped off back to back. And that ended up closing the half up, making it a far more doable game, and that was a game that Imperial went on to lose. This time, let's see if they can stay in control. They've got an easy time of it in theory here, as it is a low econ round for Liquid.
Now it's outside for lobby, looking for ramp. Skull's playing to concede this position. This could leave Imperial in a weird spot if they lose ramp control with nothing. That AWP trades out, but he's got to be very careful because Liquid hear this. They're going to pounce. It's a free AWP here. Take it off him. Trying to fight for it.
No way.
Skull's assisting. He gets out towards B. No right to be alive in the B site. Try has one more shot. He won't connect it. Twist finding that finisher. Down the vent goes Vinny. Nerds is also here. Vinny cognizant, yes he is, opens the door and goes back to clear out the flank. What a read for Vinny.
Yeah, dude, his brain is just huge. Like, he's aware of so many options, so many things that could have happened in this round. They know that Nerds likes these lurk plays down towards B, and so he baits him on the vent side.
Shui's got an AWP. He hasn't had a kill since the pistol.
Twist's committed to these fights, won't get a lot of support, and so Shui has to do this alone. AWP connects for Shui as he tries to offer up a clutch here. Defuse being out, but Shui's collecting them all. Still, it's the stick on that bomb as Shui gets all the kills in the 1v4. Imperial still make out like bandits with the round.
Oh, that's Liquid. That's Liquid right there. A beautiful sequence of frags for Shui. Nailing every single one with the AWP, even spams him on the smoke. But it is a second's difference. He can't be quicker in this clutch. What an unfortunate way to lose that 1v4. And Imperial keep rolling.
I mean, he's thinking when he's 3 kills deep there on that retake, they're gonna get off the bomb, they're gonna try and trade him. And I think it's when he sees the smoke on a slightly wider jiggle, that's when he realizes, wait, they've got no reason to. And that's when it dawns on him, I think, that he's missed his window. He's missed the chance. It's all for naught.
What an unfortunate way to lose a 1v4. Weird sentence, but he did everything else right. Imperial just did it righter. Shui, though, activated after that round, comes in, storming with an entry.
I like that. It's actually like the first proper adaptation around the outside smokes that we've seen all game, and that's the peek ahead of the timing, right? Imperial have certain expectations for the pace and the time at which they're going to get those fights in the yard, and Liquid used that against them. This one disappears so quickly, and so Liquid at least scrape by with a 4th round on the half. Will that be enough, as their route to London is currently in jeopardy? Imperial continue to impress on their CT sides of Nuke. They erect one hell of a defense versus Team Liquid. 8-4 up on that first half, and looking to eliminate them here and now. Been another strong showing from Vinny. Vinny fans eating good right now.
Yeah, and Try finally showing up with the AWP in a way that we needed in this series, because he's had 2 iffy maps here for Imperial. 12 and 5. Not show-stopping, but just solid, consistent output across the half. Now Imperial T-side, it fell apart against Mouse. They got 0 rounds. What have they got today?
Well, already from the Imperial T-side, I'm expecting a good chunk more variety than what Liquid showed us in that first half, but will variety help them in this pistol? Maybe not. Can Cello turn the tide? 2 kills very quickly adds intrigue to this round.
Need good cover.
The rest of Liquid is super slow at arriving.
He has the kit, so he can't die in heaven. He has to die on the site if he's to die. They need that.
Waiting in lobby, hoping that he could catch someone on a slink back in, but now they know Cello is that last player left. Back sight, and there's this late retake with Liquid giving themselves lots of time to get set up and in position, finding success. It's composed from Team Liquid.
Yeah, nice double on top for Twists. Been the standout player for Liquid in this series. Was the only guy trying to save them on train. And so the comeback has begun here, or so Liquid hope.
We got this, guys. We just need to play confident and we need to connect the ideas, okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Eco round now. Not a force buy here for Imperial. Looking to get more gun rounds out of this T side. Now it's 4 and 10 in a pivotal position on this CT side.
One flash for Vinny.
Oh no, Naf committing.
Oh, his teammates just left as well. Ultimate's gonna try and get back in time, and Naf buys him a couple of seconds. And looking to get laid to rest here. It's just Vinny left in this. Ultimate with a swing on the pistol, able to whip him down. So gap starts to close. Well, that was the eco round out of Imperial. This is where the guns come into play. The true test for Liquid, whether or not they can make this comeback happen.
The score to beat on the T side for Imperial is 0. You'd like to think that's doable.
Weren't able to beat Mouse, but maybe you can take a piece of Mouse down here on Nuke.
An advantage taken for Liquid though. Now it's with an important kill to potentially get him back in this game. Imperial slink back to the lobby. Inside this twist. Oh my god. Skulls steals it away. Double entry for Skulls, opening up this A site. Imperial just need to trade out now. The flank is very fast. It's announced and it might nail something. Naf getting himself a kill. Tucking in as Imperial didn't jump off of that entry. What are they waiting for? There's still a player on the roof. Naf's allowed to escape. This feels like it's run out of steam here for Imperial. They could have just gone straight out door, at least into A, if not down vent. And they slow down. The kills gets picked up by Liquid. And now Imperial are just trying to find another way in. 20 seconds. It's allowed reposition.
All the info, yeah, right? Everything's kind of fallen to the wayside here for Imperial. Whatever edge they had. Knocked out from under them. Gonna try this clutch, but Ultimate ready at ramp. Brings him down low enough. Still the bomb plant, little extra cash injection here.
I don't know why they wouldn't go there. Maybe they just feel like, okay, wait, I'm making this lineup happen. I'm on roof. I've got nades. They're overcooking. Double entry like that, at least just take the space. You've got the manpower, 3 players in lobby to trade out whatever you see on top side. 2 kills, and then they just start fumbling. And like I said, that allows repositions. It allows a lobby flank. So much movement. And it's not like they freeze to hold the lobby flank or to hold for the rotate. They just freeze. Dear Imperial. Not like this.
fake cross into Secret. In reality, it's a top side hit, and Shui falls into the mouth of Heart, but his teammates are here to clean up and regain control over the round. Crunch in the lobby as well. Liquid staying active on the CT side.
Yeah, very aggressive NAF on this CT half, coming in with back-to-back lobby backstabs, and Nerds back-to-back double kills as well. So reassuring, if you're believing in the Liquid comeback, that Nerds is playing this much, or finding this much impact.
I mean, one of the positive things I have enjoyed about Liquid as of late is that NAF is more active in his pushes, in CT positions. I feel like that's actually when Liquid look their best, is when he's given the freedom, the space to kind of make plays like that happen. That's twice in a row now. He's been a bit of a saving grace for Team Liquid because he's so hot on the heels of this lobby aggro. In that round, even at support, he had a second player with him.
Ooh, dear, Imperial. It just feels a little bit musty.
Well, you know, I think also T-side Nuke, it's obviously going to be a hard place when you've had like max a week of practice on the run up to this event with this 5.
Yeah, it's just they're getting advantages. Need to start capitalizing on them.
And I think at times you sometimes see where they get stuck with between two mines. The lobby flank round from NAF seeming like a good example, where it felt like one half of the team wanted to speed up, the other half wanted to go back and fight that lobby lurk. It's cost them this lead, as now we enter a tie game. But will it cost them this series? That's what we have to see. Can they lock back in as the guns come out again for Imperial?
5-round streak here for Team Liquid. NAF in secret coming up.
More of this active CS from NAFly.
Yeah, ramp's left entirely open, but Nert is playing an active rotation role, moving back in. There's ultimate orbs on A. Unorthodox here for Liquid. Don't usually see the orb committed this early in the round to the site, but this could work wonders. Now, Nerds can't block ramp, and NAF is pushing outside to flank, so ultimate justified in this position. It's either ramp or A right now. Liquid know that. The smokes fade outside. They group for this top hit. And ultimate just needs to hit his shots.
There's the jiggle. Skulls tries to bait the shot out, but ultimate delivers an opener for Liquid. Twists shutting down the door play. And it all grinds to an awkward halt that Vinny is unable to carve a path back into.
Hey, just as how Imperial made a great read by putting 3 on the top site in a crucial gun round when Liquid just went for an AXX out of spawn. That's a similar vein. They don't know where it's ending up until NAF confirms it, but a very different setup where the AWP is on top. NAF clears all of Secret and Yard. He doesn't stop on his push the whole way in. And as a result, Liquid have players in the rafters who are anti-flash, looking into the wall. They are prepared. They know it's coming through. Ultimate hits his shots. Liquid take the lead. A fast, boots on the ground, top site hit. And it goes nowhere fast. Liquid dash him. Nothing to see here. Except a bomb plant on the B side.
Oh, it would be so Liquid to fumble the bag here, wouldn't it?
Don't you dare.
They've been denied the vent rotate by Cello. They've got one guy in the site.
They're running.
They're saying, Keith, bro, hang in there. And he is a sloth. He's good at that. So he'll wait. Cello.
What could go
Is
wrong?
it his time for a 1v5? No, NAF puts him down and Liquid lock in double digits.
I do like the ramp rotate there. It is the right call. It feels crazy to make when you're 3 top vent, but the only way you lose that is you feed him multiple kills on the ladder. And that's so doable once he gets that AK. So a good call for Liquid to rotate out in a round that shouldn't even be talked about, but is. And Liquid just keeps streaking. This is 7 rounds in a row.
Sloths have 30% less muscle mass than similar-sized mammals, but are 3 times stronger than your average human being,
Wow.
Hugo.
3 times stronger?
So he is able to carry the weight of Liquid.
Okay.
They also only poo once a week. And always in the same place. I don't know if that part's true for Keith, but the rest of it is. He is the reason they're still in Nuke.
Well, Imperial have funded another full buy. They've lent away from this AWP on the T side. Try, who is 12 and 5 coming into the half, is 14 and 11. We need rifles to step up to match the output here. As Liquid are winning fights all over the map in every position. We have another pop. Vinny catches them by surprise. That's a follow-up for Vinny. If you want it done right, do it yourself, says Imperial's captain. Double entry. And Liquid forced to save.
Vinny's had enough. This is fine then, I'll do it myself. And a charge out into the top site. Naf hoping to get out with this AK. He's been hitting hard, so you really want him on this rifle, but brought down low now.
Does he live, yes or no?
No. I think it's front side plant.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, just barely.
Squeeze.
Nafly gets out with that gun. Will it be enough to make a difference? Great stuff here for Vinny, who you can tell in these rounds where he's been like the 3rd or 4th guy in, he's feeling really good. And oftentimes, like, will take down a couple of players in what amounts to a lost round, where he's like the last guy standing in these top A hits. This time he says, guys, just put me in position. I've been able to get multi-kills in these rounds, and he makes it happen with flashes there to tee him up.
Really good flashes and just way quicker than Liquid were bargaining for on that top site. But it's only a gimmick round. Imperial still need depth on this T side. Breaking the streak is good. But they are far from through this series. Back to yard. Wide wall. Skulls on main roof.
This is shaping up to be a modern-day monster movie. The battle of the sausage shark versus the sloth.
Skulls round the world, but barely alive. Twist spam through the main smoke. Ultimate and Nafly respond, and Ultimate's AWP is kicking up a gear on this CT side. Naf's pushed his ramp smoke. Lobby to be cleared. Imperial need that pick really badly, and they might find it from behind. 2 kills on the plate for Cello. He only takes 1. That's when the AWP follows up. And bit by bit, Imperial drag their way back from a 2v4. Shui had a hard series, drops the bomb, chooses to disengage. Naf is creeping in all the meantime in this 1v2. He's got it. Walking through his own ramp smoke and flanking all the way around the world.
First and last of his kind, the roaming sloth. Shitting on them wherever he pleases.
Big round for Ultimate as well.
And this was nice, right? A round that started to spiral, started to get real scary, that you're able to recover. For Liquid, it's a very positive sign. These are rounds that Liquid usually give away. They usually are game-defining. Hell, in those Vitality matches, you can think of many times over where rounds like that were given away and it proved to make all the difference. Here, they're at least holding on. Not giving up the Liquid rounds. Cross out in the yard. This time it's quiet and no info on the smoke break. That's already down here as a precaution. skulls. Fed first to Nerds, who hides out in the vent. They're going to try and wrap him on both sides, so going to struggle to get out of this with too much. There's the bait. And Nerds falls for it, hook, line, and sinker. Naf already down here in at lower, offering up more resistance. That's his 20th kill of this game on No Way. Very quickly, he's left as the sole defender over this lower site, but his teammates on upper can't leave position yet. Vinny waiting for a late lurk to open the back door, open this vent rotate. Tries made noise. Vinny's creeping out. Shui's been spotted here, now boxed in, but it's Twists with the cover, with the chance to stop this, isn't able to do so. Bomb will make it in. And so Naf and Twists have to combine for a retake. Naf still late from this. He was down at lower, has to take a lengthy reposition up in a heaven. Gonna be one of these late retakes for Liquid again.
They got to play it isolated, and Vinny's not got the way to stop the defuse. Back sight in this position, he has to kill Twist on this cross, and even then, the real fight is Nafly v Cello. Cover is great, Naf follows up, but he is dead, and now Cello hounded down by Twist inside of the site. He needs his instant kill, and Cello's got it. Good for the round, keeping Imperial in the series, and keeping this game going down the stretch. An important 1v2 clutch for Cello to stop a devastating loss from Imperial.
Oh, Flashy stressed out by that one.
Who's Flashy? I only know Coach.
I know. The rebrand's working so well. Coach wants to weigh in. Cello's kept the dream alive for Imperial. Wonder if Liquid divert anything to try and deal with some of these Vinny lurks. That's what kept the back door open. That's what allowed the vent rotate in the first place. If they did want to try it, Naf would be one of the candidates to go hunting for him. Largely a fake on these outside smokes, right? Lobbing them in time after time. Liquid don't have the util to break them, so they don't know how many players have made it down. They're flying blind in this round, and that's going to trigger some re-aggression again. It's Naf and Ultimate moving in on the ramp side and right into Vinny. He's also kind of the expected player, right? The one that you'd be used to seeing here, so it doesn't tell you a hell of a lot for that death.
Well, Naf full rotates out here. They've got a path to B right now. To Imperial just want to take it. Naf's now re-scoped back up with the orb. They molly themselves off. Felt like they were hoping that would bounce a bit further so they could catch an AWP up close, but Naf playing range. Cello's still down secret. Back to upper. Do they want to go down the vent? They already have Cello in position, so it's a perfect rotate down. Sneaking into lower. Twist needs everything here on his own. Trying to block this single door. They're coming from the other side as well. Cello really taking his time in this round. He can still clutch it out with seconds to spare, and there's only Nerds on that top site.
Again for the vent rotate. This time no safety net of a lurker though to apply pressure. And Nerds able to stop it. The vent rotate denied. Liquid on map and series point.
Dude, these rotates up, down, up, down. At least Liquid always leave the back door open, the porch light on, keeping Nerds in that top site. Twist doing a great job of surviving. If he dies there, that is surely the round teed up for Imperial. But Liquid on this comeback from 7 or 8, 3 down. Match point first. Imperial's elimination facing them two chances for Liquid to do it. Closing was never their strong suit.
No, I mean, it's here as well on this T side that you're seeing the rough performance from Skulls, right? A tricky T side to slot into. He's not had an easy time of it. Bottom of the board, and so often it's in these T halves. He's actually been able to have good output for Imperial. So you're seeing some of that unfamiliarity, some of these teething problems for Imperial's latest edition, rearing their head at a very awkward time. They're going to try and go ramp here. That leaves them moving in to Nafly, who has been the big threat here in map 3. So keen, he tries to fight through the molly. He still wants to hold a line here. Really not looking to relinquish this space. He's unable to stop the spillover. Imperial make it down ramp, but they're going in to the Liquid rotates.
Oh, Twist beats the Molotov as well, and he won't tick on it. He's hiding inside the smoke. The bomb is in the window. Skulls throws it out, but they've got to pick that up and put that down before Liquid get too close for comfort. Cover from Nerds. Door swung open. They do find Twist, and Nerds turns back for his. 4-on-3, and they never got this plant. Imperial are in a tailspin right now, just looking to win this game on fights. 2v3, Liquid hold on. The kills come to them. Only try left up. A great third map, but too late to activate as Liquid come running him down. 13 rounds found off the back of a comeback. Liquid shut it out. Imperial eliminated down the end of Nuke. It seems like the only Imperial we'll be seeing in London are the Pints.
Liquid solidify themselves an important